Hey guys, DolyGames here with another round of Boom Beach Madness, and here I got my base, lovely island, level 39 with extra landing craft placed, the second rocket launcher upgraded, and boom cannon level 7 already. Now I got my tank set up. I got some researches going. I also changed around my base layout, so that's it's working out better now. I got my armory, so the troops have been upgraded. So the riflemen, they're now level 13. So that's as you knew from my previous videos, I was running a rifleman strategy, and trying to get my tanks slowly upgraded as well. They're level 3, and next level is almost 2 million gold. So that's a lot. But I got all the things which are important upgraded, especially this flare. That was really good upgrade. Another 5 seconds added to the flare is pretty important. So all that is going good, but the medics are awesome, and now I have seen with 9 medics here, they can heal tanks really good. So I'm almost immune to sniper towers actually now with so many medics. So cannons are really the biggest danger of the tanks. Now in this video I wanted to show the benefit of the tank strategy. Like the main thing is, if you can get your tanks not killed, and then you can actually not, because like with riflemen, when you fight, even if you win, you definitely lose riflemen and you have to train them back. So even if that costs you 20,000 gold or 30,000 gold, that's still gold that you're spending. Whereas with tank strategy, you're literally not spending anything to recruit again troops. So that makes it that much easier. Wow, this is crazy. Level 12 boom cannons. This is like a wonderful strategy, wonderful one for warriors, for example. You could switch around to warriors, even if at low level. They can do a really good job at cleaning out these boom cannons and rocket launchers. So that one I'll keep for warriors. Now for tanks, because you don't have to recruit, you don't pay the gold fee. So there are of course some missions which just I'm just looking at these which I showed, where tanks are not really the best unit to take for those missions, but those you can keep for later. But otherwise, if you do everything that tanks can do, then you can basically make a lot of resources with much less effort than with say riflemen or even warriors. So let me the one of the best things with the tanks is to clean out all the non-human bases, but of course you have to take the ones which are like tank friendly, if we can call it like that. I'm just trying to see, actually couldn't I come from the other side? Yes, and this one. And sniper towers are generally dangerous to tanks, but not if you can take out the cannons. So actually I'll do this one. We can take out the boom cannon first. These are totally out of the range, and this one as well, and we are good to go. Of course this cannon over here. So let's start. So the good thing with the tanks is you can chain missions one after another. So that's pretty useful. So that's one. That's two. And tanks can be very happy now without any cannon problems. Now let's have a look at the medic's power. We'll have a bunch of sniper towers shooting. Of course, too many is always too many, but they should be able to handle. That's what I'm thinking. This cannon needs to go out, and then we can attack from the top side. Now you see the tanks are already a little bit hurt, but the medics are actually covering that, and especially if you bunch them in one kind of spot, then the healing power of the medics is even that much more powerful. Now one tank is almost hurt, so I'm gonna help with a little bit of shock. The rocket launchers are absolutely not a problem. Now I shouldn't advance any more than that, because then I come into the range of the boom cannon, for example. And now you see the medics are all healing this tank right here, and the sniper is shooting and he's pretty much immune to it. And if needed, I can shock that tower one time just to be on the safe side, but basically you see it's not necessary. So you can easily take out this base without any losses whatsoever. That's pretty important. So I didn't even have to shock the tower or heal the tank. So of course these bases are easier to take faster, but you get a bunch of resources rather quickly, and you can, without waiting for any additional time for recruitment, you can straight away go ahead with the next base. This one also is pretty awesome for tanks. You just have to clear out the cannons. So we'll do that like that. But the tanks I can already launch because they're not in danger. Boom. So the two cannons are out. So it's boom beat, just booming everywhere. And these are, bear in mind, lower level tanks. So if somebody specializes in tanks, they'll have a higher level of tanks. These are only level 2 tanks, and they're doing just fine. Absolutely. They're absolutely immune to the mortars. The only things that could possibly hurt them are these sniper towers, but with 9 medics, it's just a breeze basically. And all these extra towers that are being blown up give me so much energy, so I can chain cast, let's say, barrages, which makes it that much easier. So practically nothing left. An artillery shot here, an artillery shot behind there to clear out the supplies. So the whole map got cleared rather fast, and remaining artillery shots I like to just shoot out straight at the base, and very quickly you get it cleared out. Another 40,000, 20,000, 13 and 2. And this way, of course, you get also a lot of victory medals, and here you see also the gold production from villages. It's not a major issue, but it does increase because you're clearing out villages. This is one of the more fun ones. They're all lower level cannons, so you can take them out actually with one shot. And the boom cannon is, let's say, the more important there, not to miss. But here it's fun. Artillery, artillery, artillery. Cannons are out. A barrage on the boom cannon should be enough. Now the problem with the medics is that they are very difficult to control in terms of where they're going to be standing. So when you sometimes use a flare and bring your tanks, like you maneuver them and you bring them around, the medics tend to stay behind because they're healing, and if one gets shot at, then some stay behind to heal him and they get shot at. Now the medics of course cannot handle sniper shots. 2-3 shots maximum takes out a medic. So here I have enough energy actually to stop those rocket launchers, but I just want to show you like how cool it is. All this bombardment, absolutely safe, not in danger whatsoever. Just taking out the boom cannon with the barrage. Everything is shooting these tanks, and look, the guy is still alive. I'm a little bit of course concerned about that one tank that's hurt, but you see it's totally fine. Medics are handling it, and they're already shooting the base. I took out the rocket launchers and the base is out. Again, no losses whatsoever, rather quick. Victory 49, 62-25. Really good amount of resources, especially given the fact that it is so quick. And one way you can do this fast is if you save up those bases, so not clear them out for a while and then clear them out in one go to get a lot of resources. Now here there's an absolutely clear path for the tanks. There are 2 rocket launchers which would shoot the medics in their back, which could be dangerous, but they also have a certain range. You see, they come only up to the supplies, so I don't even have to go down to them, don't have to be disturbed by the cannons, just need to take this guy out. So let's do that. Just barrage this one cannon out, land in the corner. The medics will get shot at initially normally. There. And they cannot really take shots, so that's for certain. So it's okay for this one tank to actually go down a little bit. He'll just absorb those rocket launcher shots without a problem. And then we can redirect the whole bunch with a flare. Now you see the tanks go ahead, but the medics stay behind because they're all healing each other, and that's not good. So to stop that, I will shock the rocket launchers so the medics will actually move only after they have healed. So that shock was necessary just to be on the safe side. I got a whole bunch of energy, and I like to use the energy to shoot the supplies if I don't need it, that is. I like to believe that the more you destroy on the map, the better. Let's get this down. The base is almost out. 2 more artillery, so supplies all gone. The base is almost out, and again, no deaths as far as I know. And you can see that on the bottom as well, 222 tanks and 333 medics. So again, very nice amount of resources for the speed of the battle. And I'm already up at 200,000, 200,000 and 500,000 gold. Now if I was trying to build up something, upgrade something expensive, I would also kind of power up my resource collection. That's not this one is the masterpiece. 39% resource reward. You can buff this up for 3 hours, and that will increase the resources you receive. So for upgrading something expensive, you can certainly buff that up or power it up. And yeah, and just like, and then you'll get a lot more resources for the same thing. Here is a little bit more dangerous. You got very strong boom cannons, 6800 and 6800. Although I'm thinking I should be able to take them out, but this is of course a more dangerous base. Dangerous in the sense of I like to have like 100% chance of not losing anything, but I'm gonna give it a shot. At least let's see from the barrages how this goes. So one boom cannon out. I'm a little bit worried about that cannon behind, but so far so good. Gonna land on the right hand side anyways, because I want to take out these supplies for energy as well as many towers as possible before I get to that cannon. But always one guy is going off. You see level 17 sniper tower. It's absolutely almost immune to it, which is awesome. Machine guns, definitely not a problem for tanks at all. But here they're spreading out a bit more than I would want. Gonna use already the barrage to bring that health down. Just a little bit left. Gonna finish it up with artillery, and we are safe. The mines are not dangerous, except the boom mines are extremely dangerous for the tanks. Now here this one tank is getting hurt, so I'm actually gonna shock that tower. Another strategy you can do is put a smoke, put smoke on top of the hurt tank. Then medics can still heal it under the smoke. Let's take out this sniper first, guys. Be safe. Very good. Some artillery hitting the supplies, and almost the entire map is clear except one supply. I could send the tanks. Let's just do it. You know, just to be perfect. Send the tanks, take out that last supply and the base with it. Level 37 turtle out. So this way you can get a whole bunch of resources rather fast, and rifleman, for example, would not be good with this, you know. So here again, 2 boom cannons of the same type, but a lot less of other towers, but also no third cannon, so should be able to do exactly the same with a barrage and an artillery on each. There you go. And exactly enough energy, even though I have very weak statues for energy, exactly enough to deploy all the tanks. And even if I couldn't deploy all, 3 landing crafts of tanks would be enough. And then a couple of tower kills, and then would be good to go for the last landing craft. Now the only thing dangerous here is that one sniper tower. Like I said, mortars are not dangerous at all. Except those very, very high level mortars. Those can be an issue. Got stuck there a little bit. Also, these mortars could be taken out by artillery, but we're good to go. Another base down. So I don't know which number this was, but you see, pretty easy with the tanks and medics to clear that out. Misaligned, we saw it was not very good for tanks. Jungle ambush. Although this one as well, level 20. These are of course more dangerous. 10,000 health on these cannons, and that's a bit too much for taking out the both of them at the same time. But what I can try to do is I can try to shock one, shock the front one, and take out only the rear one. So let's try to see if I can do that. So we'll barrage this one. That one has to die, otherwise it's too many. Now 30 energy. I'm gonna deploy the tanks first, and normally they should be able to take out the sniper tower before I need to do any shocking. There, we're good to go. Now they're going over to the cannon. Throw up the shock bomb. It should be enough time for them to take it out. Awesome. Dealing with level 20 sniper towers one by one is not a problem. If there were like 3 together, that would be a problem. Or if this one, you know, Rambo tank goes all alone through that sniper tower, that would be a bit too much damage. So I might have to call him back. For now we're good. So now I'll show you with the smoke. You just cover it up, no problem. That'll buy enough time for these guys to take out the machine guns, and also for the medics to heal. And you saw he redirected the fire to another tank. And now I can deal with that tower no problem. So smoke is very, very useful. Well done. Lots of energy left. You can just take out the supplies. And now the base. Almost out. Level 36 jungle ambush. Jumble. jungle jumble. There we go, another bunch of resources, and basically like that you can add up a lot, as much as you need to make whatever upgrade. So I wanted to get actually 200,000 to upgrade my stone storage. Let's say I got 1.3 here. I want to get to enough storage to upgrade my sculptor, which is 1.7 million wood and 1.5 million stone. I'm not there yet. I need both the wood and the stone upgrades done. So the wood, I have one wood storage here, which is more expensive at 500,000, 14 hours, and I got a lower level 7 wooden storage, which is cheaper. So I could go with one of those, or I can bring the stone up basically. And if I need more resources, I can continue to do those cleanups. Now I got a whole bunch of the map open, so we started somewhere here on the right side. I know that the wombo combo and can opener was not possible to do with tanks. So then also we saw the intimidate and misaligned was not so good. Jungle ambush, now I could see that was not a problem. So that's something that I could just do, because initially I passed it. But also you want to make sure you don't have like too many resources, because you will get attacked and it'll get stolen anyways. So so that's it, you guys. Just wanted to show you how good and easy it is running with tanks. So what I suggest is that you definitely focus to bring your landing craft up to level 16, at least 3 of them. With 3 of them you'll have 6 tanks. That's already good enough. Of course 8 tanks or 10 tanks is better, but with 6 you can already handle, because then if you can have your tanks on 3, at least 3 of the landing crafts, you can use the other landing crafts, whatever you have. If you have 2 additional only, or 3 or 4 like me, then you can just put those put medics in there, and then you're good to go. So that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. You can check out the links in the description of the video. Basically, if you want to see some more information, and please do click on like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Always helps a lot, and also helps when you guys share on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, or anything else that you're using. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and have a very nice day.